Welcome back, everyone, and thank you for joining today's comprehensive Cardano market briefing, where we will dive deep into everything happening with ADA over the last 24 hours and explore what this sudden surge means for both traders and long-term holders alike. Over the past day, Cardano has shown a sudden spark of life that has caught the attention of crypto enthusiasts everywhere, surging nearly 8.6% to trade around 289 cents. Which is a significant move after a period of relative stagnation where the coin had been lingering near the 26 cents level for weeks. The content in this video is for educational and informational purposes only and does not constitute financial, investment, or trading advice. Cryptocurrency investments are highly volatile and involve a significant risk of loss. Always do your own research before making any investment decisions and never invest more than you can afford to lose. The creator of this video is not responsible for any financial losses or outcomes resulting from actions taken based on the content presented. What makes this price action particularly interesting is that it is not merely retail-driven hype, but rather the result of highly coordinated activity across major wallets, particularly those holding between 1 million to 10 million ADA, who have been aggressively accumulating tokens and have collectively scooped up around 60 million ADA since the weekend, indicating that whales are positioning for something substantial. Complementing this sudden surge in price, we have also seen an explosion in trading volume, with the 24-hour trading volume spiking by over 150%, and futures volume crossing the $1 billion mark, highlighting that this is not just casual activity, but a serious short squeeze that has wiped out more than $1.170 million in bearish bets, sending shockwaves across the market and signaling a potential shift in sentiment from cautious skepticism to bullish anticipation. The broader crypto market is indeed showing signs of recovery, but what makes Cardano particularly noteworthy is that it is breaking out of its long-standing descending trend line, which has suppressed price action for weeks and has kept many traders wary. This breakout attempt is a key technical event, as it may mark the beginning of a more sustained upward movement if momentum continues to build in the coming sessions. Turning to technical analysis, the long-anticipated Bollinger Bands squeeze that analysts have been tracking for weeks has finally begun to expand, indicating that a significant move was imminent and that Cardano is now testing critical resistance levels around 29 cents. The Relative Strength Index, or RSI, has climbed to 56, moving ADA out of the neutral sluggish zone and into bullish territory for the first time this month, which signals that momentum is favoring buyers, while the MACD, or Moving Average Convergence Divergence, has officially flipped positive with the signal line crossing above the zero mark, further reinforcing the likelihood of upward momentum. However, it's important to temper expectations, as the 200-day moving average remains a formidable ceiling at 49 cents, providing a potential cap on near-term gains, while the short-term psychological barrier at 30 cents represents a make-or-break level. A daily close above 30 cents could propel ADA toward 34 cents, but failure to maintain the 27-cent support level could lead to a retracement down to the 24-cent zone, highlighting the critical importance of managing risk and positioning carefully. Beyond the charts, the fundamentals underpinning Cardano's recent activity are equally compelling and represent the real story behind this sudden resurgence. We are currently in the midst of the Protocol 11 hard fork rollout, which is far more than a routine update. It includes massive Plutus upgrades that optimize smart contract efficiency, reduce execution costs, and enhance overall network performance, making Cardano increasingly competitive within the smart contract ecosystem. Adding to this, the Midnight Privacy sidechain is scheduled for its mainnet launch by the end of this month, and over 100 partnerships are already lined up to leverage Midnight's zero-knowledge technology for selective data disclosure, which could become a game-changer for enterprises and institutions seeking privacy-focused solutions. On the governance front, recent intervention in the Liquid protocol dispute has bolstered community trust and demonstrated that the Voltaire era's governance mechanisms are active, responsive, and capable of protecting stakeholders' interests, which is a key factor in fostering long-term confidence in the network. Another critical development is the integration of USDCX, which is expected to bridge the liquidity gap that has historically limited Cardano's DeFi total value locked (TVL) relative to other chains, potentially unlocking new opportunities for institutional and retail participants and increasing the attractiveness of Cardano as a DeFi ecosystem. Social sentiment has also seen a dramatic shift over the past week, particularly on platforms like X, where the narrative has moved from questioning whether ADA is dead to acknowledging that the sleeping giant is waking up. Prominent analysts, including Ali Martinez, have highlighted the redistribution of roughly 130 million ADA from old hands to new institutional buyers, suggesting a rotation that could fuel the next leg of growth. Meanwhile, hashtags like Cardano and Ouroboros Leos are trending as users celebrate the scalability upgrades that aim to take the network from 10 to 500 transactions per second, reflecting optimism about Cardano's potential to handle high-volume activity without compromising decentralization. The prevailing sentiment is cautiously optimistic, while some influencers are forecasting a $1 target by late 2026. Most grounded traders see 35 cents as the realistic target for the current wave, with a growing sense of FOMO as the midnight mainnet launch approaches, prompting investors to consider entering positions to capture early gains. Summarizing the situation, Cardano is clearly in a high-conviction recovery phase, supported both by price action and underlying fundamentals. On the 4-hour chart, we observe a rounded bottom formation, a classic reversal pattern, while the surge in open interest suggests that smart money is actively positioning for a potential breakout. From a trading perspective, waiting for a confirmed daily candle close above 30 cents is crucial before entering long positions, while prudent buyers may layer in buy limit orders near the 27 support level with a strict stop loss around the recent swing low of 25 cents to mitigate downside risk. Furthermore, with a staking ratio currently at 60%, Cardano remains one of the premier yield-generating assets in the crypto space, allowing holders to earn significant APY, with some ecosystem liquidity pools offering up to 209%, which underscores the value proposition for who continue to stake their ADA. While the green candles may excite short-term traders, careful attention to the 30 cents level is essential, as this will determine whether Cardano can truly cement itself as a key infrastructure layer for Web3 or revert to its previous ghost chain narrative. With all these developments, technical breakouts, whale accumulation, fundamental upgrades, governance interventions, and social momentum, Cardano's outlook appears increasingly robust, and traders and investors alike should position themselves wisely to take advantage of the current market environment, remembering that disciplined risk management, patience, and awareness of key support and resistance levels will be critical to navigating the opportunities and potential pitfalls in the days ahead. So if you're following Cardano closely, make sure your ADA is staked, watch the 30-cent resistance like a hawk, track whale accumulation, and be ready for what could be one of the most important weeks for ADA in 2026. And as always, if you found this analysis insightful, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest updates on Cardano and the broader crypto market.